Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Just Gaming Today. Today we're back with some more Infinitode. I'm going to try and get through level 1.8. We do a couple things here. So level 1.8, we have it open now because we did 1.7 in the last video. We almost got that third star. We needed level 42. We got through 41. Unfortunate, but it's okay. We'll go back and make that run. What we're looking to do here is on level 1.8, we need to get through the first two. Absolutely get through the first two to open up 2.1. This is kind of what's holding us up at the moment. So we have to at least open up 2.1. And to do that, we have to get through these first two stars. And to know what you need to do, you just click on 2.1. It tells you stars on level 1.8. 0 out of 2 currently, but we need 2 out of 2. You can click that little eyeball and it'll tell you exactly where you need to go to do what you need to do. So we need wave 27 is where we get the first star. Wave 40 is where we get the second star. We got the preview map up here. We have money spent on towers. We get a little accelerator currency. And then the other quest we have is enemies killed during one game. And then also you have the quest up here, which is to progress through all of these waves. Now, one thing we're going to note here, I'm going to go back. I was in here at the end of 1.7 spending, I think, a key here or something. But I was like, oh, I'm not going to purchase anything down at the bottom. But I did take a look at the bottom. I think I'm going to trade these 16 accelerator currency for some green papers just to stack up some green papers for us because we're going to need quite a bit. So I am going to do that, and you just buy them, and you click it. You have to click it once to kind of get that little warning. Click it again to actually make that happen. I want some green papers because in our research, we're low on green papers now because we just had spent some on this. I'm not going to spend any more, even though I have ways to progress here. We can get extended statistics, adds damage per coin column in the statistics page. I'm not going to do this yet because it just costs a lot of green papers. And then we can also extend our prizes. But I want to save it for when we get into here and potentially, have this stuff open up as we get the green scalar. I just want to build up a little reserve of green papers. Now, if we do get, I want to say, if we do get 2 gold stars in the next run, we couldn't progress through this installation timer. But if we get 3, we could. So there's some potential there. But anyway, if we get at least 2, we start some progression here because this one we need to have opened before we can progress and pick up some of these miner nodes. Now I'd like to, kind of show you, hey, these miner nodes are pretty cool, and here's how you work them and whatnot. There's a lot of depth to the mining and ores and whatnot. So let's go back here. Level into 1.8 we go. So we got our waves. We know what enemies we're getting. Now you also see here wave 40. Wave 40 is no joke. This is a boss. We haven't seen a boss yet, so we're gonna have to kill this guy. I don't remember how to kill him either, so we have to get through it. You have to kill the boss to get to 2.1. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. On this level, you'll meet your first boss. So the game's kind of nice that it will kind of explain things for you. It is slow, heavy, and simple, but don't think it'll be easy to deal with, so be prepared. We have to be prepared for him by level 40. Destroy it, and I'll report to InSor mainframe about your success. That will get you access to the next stage of levels and towers. I was analyzing your progress, and I can say there's a high chance of success. Can't wait to see what will be opened for us next. So here, it's kind of a tornado zone here where you've got a bunch of stuff just kind of spinning outwards and into our base. Now we do have a lot of tile effects here too. So we have 2 full-on XP bonuses. So this is a level 4 platform upgrade. Any towers we put there is going to get a 200% XP bonus. It's quite a bit. Now we have range impacts over here, 130% on each of these tiles. And we've got a level 1 attack speed, which is 130%. And we've got a level 2 damage, which is 150%. Now, with the way this is going, I want to do a better job than I did on 1.7. 1.7 was very scatterbrained and I didn't follow what I wanted to do. So I think I'm going to try and map out where do I want these frozens. So I think I want the first frozen here. Second frozen's probably going here. There'll be a little bit of a space there. Here. I wonder if you do frozens like this. That might be interesting too. So if we did frozens on the insides, let's look at this. So that would get this from basically here over to here. If we did one here, that would cover most of this. If we did one here, this might be the way to go with the frozens. I might put the first one here so it starts accumulating experience points. I don't know if this is a good way to go, but I'm going to go ahead and throw some towers here. We do have a new enemy, which is the star enemy. So let's look at that. The star enemy, I forget what they do, but from the basic tower, we're doing 100% damage against the star. We're doing 100% damage there. The star might be the boss as well. I'm not sure. 100 and 100. So we're effectiveness against all of them. I think the star is actually the boss, but we'll see. Changes the boss wave configuration. I don't remember what this is. I don't think we can do anything with this, but it's telling us that the boss is coming on wave 40. So a nice friendly reminder that you're going to get beat up on level 40. So here, I'm going to put in some basics here and here. We're going to need some cannons for the weak waves. Let's take a look at where we get our first weak. It's pretty far down the line. We get our strong before the weak, but I do want to have a cannon installed before then, and I want to have a sniper installed before then. We have 52 more. I'm going to put I'm going to put one more here. So let's see. Frozen, frozen, frozen. Okay. Then we've got all these others. So freeze here, freeze here. Everything else is kind of up to us. So I do want to establish a sniper as soon as we can, probably over in this one. But I also don't want any of these guys to sneak through, so I'm not opposed to like throwing in another basic if we have to. I think we'll be all right. Having those two bonus tiles down there seemed to be helping quite a bit. Just pick off some, yeah, so let's go random. So that should help us with the first strong wave. Let's look to establish our frozen tower down here if we can. Hopefully these basic towers will help us through here. Yeah, if we can get this one established, we're pretty much good with freezing everything for quite some time, but I'm wondering if some things are going to squeak through here. Okay. We got one more. We might have to go ahead and put like a cannon in here or something. Wondering if we throw a cannon here and just have it kind of rotating around following maybe I don't know. We'll have to see what we want the targeting to be. I don't think I've ever put a cannon here, but I don't think I've ever set up these freeze towers like this either. So I don't know. I'm going to put one in unless these guys get through. Yeah, let's put it in. Okay, and I'm going to set it to maybe nearest, and maybe it'll follow what's going on there. Did start that wave a little early, but trying to just get some extra gold if we can. I don't even know if I got extra gold for starting that early, but all right. So our freezing towers are down. I'm thinking I want another cannon here, and it can try and work both sides, but it would be better in the corner. Yeah, I think I'm going to put one in the corner and then try and work another one of those snipers in up top. Actually, I might upgrade these two first. Let's do that. Then I need to lace in some basics. I need a basic up here as well. Okay, so he got his upgrade. So his is damage. I'm just going to double down on his damage and try and make him a heavier hitter. Then let's see, where do I want a basic tower up here? Maybe another cannon here. And let's just throw another basic, maybe right at the end. Because we do have to start looking at the levels. We're on level wave 13 here. So we are progressing to the point where we're getting closer and closer to the boss. I need everything established. The boss, I think, is just one big piece that comes out on his own. So he's not like a multi tile boss, I don't believe. One more sniper up here with the range. Be nice. Okay, set him to random. And then let's look, what do I want to do here? Maybe all the cannons on the inside and then put the basics on the outside. Not sure. I don't like nearest in this in inner. Maybe I try something with strongest. What about back? No, I don't like that. Maybe he's best just to stay on the front. Because yeah, I don't know. I've never put a cannon like right in the middle here, so I'm not sure what to set him to, but I'm going to throw a cannon here. We're going to do cannons on the inside and see how this goes. So the cannons are going to do double work on the inside and the outside. Then we're going to put some basics all around. I might look at putting another sniper here or here. Let's put the snipers in these corner spots maybe. Because if I get a sniper over here, then we've got some sniper coverage up top, sniper coverage down bottom. I think that's our next move here. Got cannons going okay. I would like to get the snipers deployed and maybe level up the experience a little bit before that boss comes. So let's just put snipers in all the corners. Let's set it at random for the moment. I think the boss comes on its own. Like it doesn't come along with a party. It's just itself. So having the snipers available to do some work, quite good. I think we got one more sniper we want to deploy. I want to get that out so they can start looking to do some damage and gain some experience points. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platforms. Yeah. So I have to determine if I want this to be a sniper. I think I do, because of the boss. I want to try and ensure we get through wave 40. That's the primary goal here. I might actually put a sniper here too. We'll see. I know I want a sniper here. So we're going to do that first. Boss is 17 waves away. Maybe thread in a basic tower here. I think wave 24 is where we get our first gold star. I'm gonna set this one to nearest. So those weeks got pretty far. Thinking we probably need to invest in some freezing. We have 2 more towers. Now, normally I would go with the penetration, but since we've got the boss, I'm going to go with damage. Be a mistake because maybe we won't make it to the boss, but I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this one as well to give him some more range. And then let's look to upgrade this freezing and this freezing if we can. Yeah, I just need to start getting things upgraded, and I need those 2 basics down bottom too. Fortunately. I don't know if I'm falling into the same trap that I did last time, which is every platform must have a tower. It's just like a core concept in my brain for tower defenses. I want something in every spot doing something. Maybe that's not the best of ideas. I'm going to try and get a little assassin tower going here. I'm going to change one of these to an assassin tower. By assassin, I just mean pick off some weak. Let's see, this one's attack speed. So let's do attack speed. Let's double up on that. Okay, so tower everywhere. We've got our frost. Let's go ahead and do some cannon upgrades here. These cannons aren't killing anything quite yet. We just got level 2 on this one, so that's good. But I want to, try and work these cannons a little bit, because this weak wave is definitely going to hit us pretty rough. Okay, that was better with some upgraded cannons. They do 150% damage against these weak enemies. So if we get them all leveled up, we might actually have some pretty good damage doled out to them. I don't think they'll get as far. You see, they got pretty far before. Now they're dying up in here. So maybe we can round them back a little bit. Let's just make a pass on these basics so we're doing some damage just in general. Then we're on 31. I want to do a pass on these snipers as well. Extend their ranges out so when the boss comes out, I think they're going to be more effective. Let's see, this one's level 3, so let's go after that. I know it's kind of up in that corner, but it already has 130% range bonus, so that might be fairly effective for us. To deploy and upgrade here. I think we'll get through all these upgrade level 1s before 40, and then we need to look at, do I slow things down? I think slowing things down might be good. This range bonus off of these snipers is really where it's going to help quite a bit. Okay. Might leave this one alone and go after some of these freezings. I might want to upgrade these as well. So all the snipers, I'm going to upgrade these first. Just because they're cheap. And they're going to hopefully do some work on the boss when he comes. So we're 6 levels away from the boss. We have 1 gold star. Not sure where that second gold star comes in. This one's level 3, so I'm going to see if I can upgrade this one. I think it's level 3 because there's a lot of things that die right here. And then see how we do against these weeks with 4 level 1 cannons. Hopefully it works pretty good. Yeah, that was much better. These are a little more bunched up too, so that might be more effective for the cannons. I'm gonna do 1 more upgrade here if we can. We got 4 more levels until the boss. A little nervous. Now it's weird that we only have 1 gold star at the moment. Did we get the second gold star at 36? Oh no, we need to just get the 40. The next, We need to get to 40 for the second star. And then the third star is like level 56 or something. So we're aiming for the second star on this one. Got to keep all too many things in my head at once. So let's look at a pass on these basics here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and look at pushing these two basics up as far as I can. Potentially. Maybe I just do a pass on these. Yeah, let's go 27 coins on each of these if we can. Okay. Now the boss is 2 waves away or 1 wave away. We'll have to see. We got what we got, so maybe I actually go with like a sniper here or something. Is he covering any of these snipers cover most of the map? No. Oh, the boss is next, so I definitely want to try and get an upgrade here if I can. Yeah. All right. So the boss is just going to be on his own, I think. We have 22 gold. Slow and heavy. When HP drops under 25%, it falls into a rage and runs faster. When enraged, it regenerates its HP with all damage taken. Okay, let's see how we do. Oh, wow. That is not a lot of damage being done. And we don't really have any coins to spend. So I guess we're kind of just stuck with what we have. Now, these are our basic towers at the moment. We just mostly doing damage with the snipers. It's going to move into the range of these two towers that have those tile improvements. So this is where I'm hoping we do a lot of damage here. I wish we could have generated like 5 more coins and gotten this one upgraded as well. But it is where it is at this point. We don't get any help at this point. It's going to hit its 25% here soon. About 5,500 hit points. It'll start moving faster. I think we're doing okay. Now it's enraged. Oh, it's regenerating hit points. Look at this. Oh boy, this is not good. I wonder if the bottom timer here is its enrage timer. Hopefully the enrage goes away. It does. Okay. But, oh man, this is bad because it's going to hit enraged again, won't it? Oh no. Okay, it's not enraging again. So maybe this is a one-time thing. Can we get him? Come on. Come on, snipers. Do your work. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, I don't know. Come on. You almost got him, snipers. Come on, get him. Oh, yes. Oh, man. Okay, that was really close. We got to the very last tile there. Wow. Finally, a new step in my existence. Lots of new opportunities. I've been waiting for it for so long. Let's continue. Inzor framework has given us access to a new stage of levels, but it requires a lot of green papers. Don't I know it? And it seems like I found something even more interesting. Let's proceed to the next stage so I can tell you more. Now it's going to let us finish. We finished this map, obviously. Now you saw we got 17 extra gold starting this one early. So hopefully we can work our way through this. I am going to upgrade this tower. And, oh, we got a lot of gold for killing off that dude. Yeah, let's do this. All right, all of our towers are level 2 now, so hopefully the weaker waves should be a little easier. I am going to put this guy on like a damage stacks. So I'm hoping we can stack, damage on these enemies and just have them die faster when they come out. Let's work our way up these basics here. Let's move this one up. I don't know if I think 50 something was the next star. I don't want to get too hopeful here, but maybe we can, hit up another star here. That would be fantastic. Now, in the second stage is where we get introduced to some new towers that we can use too. So, that's going to be fun times. Getting access to these new towers is going to be pretty cool. Let's see if I can upgrade these snipers a bit here too. Let's see how these 4 cannons do against this weak wave. Hopefully they stop them before here. It's been about where we've killed most of them, but we got a lot of these things coming at us, so hopefully they can just blast them there in the corner. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty good there. Not too bad, about where I was hoping for. So yeah, we got them all killed before there. I'm gonna look to maybe throw an upgrade on another cannon. And this one's level 3. Yeah, let's try and make this a level 3 and then look to increase the frozen tower here and then the frozen tower below. They're going to get farther this time. It's they ramp up their hit points pretty quick at these levels, which is unfortunate. Right, I might upgrade this. Well, no, actually, get them coming out of the way. Spawn. It's if I can slow them down at the start and the end, might be good. But I don't know if we're going to get 110. We've got 14 health. Hopefully, we can pick off some of these. I'm going to do random with this. Hopefully, they don't do much damage against the weaks, but that seemed to be okay there. Need to kill just a few of them to get that next freezing upgrade. Okay. Might look to try and upgrade this cannon next. Looks to just be weak wave after weak wave at the moment. We're doing better after slowing him down some. So maybe the play is actually to upgrade this freezing tower. I'm going to make a audible here. If we can get past this weak wave, let's see, do we get another one? I'm actually hoping the next wave's a weak wave so we can maybe do this again, but yeah. Okay, and that that freezing tower got some extra effectiveness because we got it upgraded at the right time. I'm going to look to maybe make a pass on some of these basics here. Yeah, get them firing a little bit faster. Okay, here, splinters. I'm going to take the shrapnel, so it's going to fire 3 shots. Each shot will do 60% damage. You got range and explosion range, and then you've got rotation, projectile, explosions are better at piercing through enemies, deals 0.5% damage per degree. It rotates between shots. So there's probably better upgrades, but I take the shrapnel in the very beginning with the cannons, but I don't know if that's the most effective way to run things or not. Let's upgrade some of these snipers. Now that the boss is dead, I'm going to take a penetrating shot. We are behind on the sniper upgrades. We took a few damage from the strong wave there. Now we're going to take a damage against the weak wave. We're getting high up here. This is not easy territory for things, but strong wave coming, so I'm going to upgrade a sniper again. Hopefully it's a second strong wave, but the challenge ends up being is strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak. It's putting pressure on all of your systems versus just one. 117, we're at 37. I don't think we're really going to get very far with the upgrades there. So let's just try and eke out some not terrible. Eke out some upgrades on these basics. Maybe actually going for one of these is a good one. doing more damage, maybe I can, help with both waves here. Money spent on towers. We're not going to get the money spent on towers. I would be shocked if we get through wave 54. So we'll have to see. This weak wave is probably going to get us, would be my guess. It's kind of spread out, so maybe we'll be okay. But then again, the cannons are good against them if they're packed in, so. Yeah, if I can slow them down here, maybe the snipers can take a bunch, but yeah, we're going to take 3 right there. We took 2 instead. Sniper got 1 of them. So 3 health left. Maybe we eke out of this. Okay, another weak wave. With another weak wave coming through. Man, I'd really like them to get their experience points here and level up, but they are not doing it. Since it's a weak wave, I'd love to get this cannon upgraded and see if we can keep any damage off the board, but there we go. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, now it can fire almost all the way to the end, but it's not doing enough. Yeah, we're down to 1. Oh, we got through 54. Nice, all 3 gold stars. That's excellent. Okay, so that's really, really good. Getting through gold stars on your first run through a level is quite good. This one's level 5. This is where most of the things are being killed, so I think that's why that one's leveled so high. This one has almost no XP, and it's even on an XP bonus. So we haven't had a lot die in this zone here. We only have 1 hit point left, so I think we're dying here. Yeah. I'm very, very happy with that, outcome. 3 gold stars on the first run. Excellent. Looks like we got a box. We got some research, some acceleration. What's this one here? Starting health. Ooh, starting health +2 affects all games at the specified level. So we get extra health. Nice. Okay, let's go back to menu. So, I like it. Now we've opened up stage 2. So stage 2 2.1 has been open. We have some towers here now. So let's take a look. Can we look at the towers yet? I know what they are. This one's, I'll tell you, it's like an anti-flyer. We start seeing flyer enemies that the regular towers can't shoot, and this anti-aircraft tower can shoot at them. And there's other towers that can shoot at flying enemies, but a lot of the towers cannot. And then this one is the I forget what it's called, but it kind of does a rotating shooting. It just kind of puts out like a little spiral of shots, which is pretty cool. So I have to press our way into these. But I think right now, let's open this chest here, see what we get. So I got some extra keys, not enough to get to a box though. Back to research. So now we should have our research branch a little bit open. So the first thing we're going to do is we did get the 3 stars. I didn't think we were going to. And you see we didn't get much further, right? So we got the 3 stars and then died. But getting to the 3 gold stars is excellent because then we can open up this installation time. It's not going to help us right here and now, but it will help us when we start mining, which is going to be now. I hope. Can I get into this? Yes. Okay. So taking this green scalar, it just automatically lets you take this as part of this purchase here. So as simple as 2 scalar. So scalar can mine scalar. So now when we go into a map, we'll be able to place down a miner, and that miner is going to be able to mine a scalar. And it's telling us, scalar R +1, and essentially as we level this up, we'll be able to mine the scalar more efficient manner. Now, what we also want to see here is the amount of time required to install a miner. So when you go to install a miner, there's like a countdown before the miner actually begins mining. So bringing down its installation is pretty good. So I'm going to research this once. It doesn't look like it's requiring a ton of our resources to do so. And that potentially opens these next ones. So research complete, installation time. So let's take a look at some of this real quick. So I need to be able to put a level here before I can get into this max miners upgrade level. So as well as installing the miners, you can upgrade the level of the miners to make them even better at what they're doing. Then you can also increase their mining speed, and you can increase the amount of loot slots in miners. So I forget exactly what this is. Amount of loot slots in miners. I think this is how many different elements they can mine. We'll have to see. I don't remember. Loot slots in miners. It's been a while, so we'll have to see what that is together. But I can't invest in it yet because I need Scalar to do so. So now that I have some basic investments there, let's see. We have how much? So here we just need, we have 150,000 damage dealt, index mapping. So it looks like we've met all the requirements there other than having some scalar. So that's good. And then this one opened level 2.2. So you see we have to progress through the levels to make this progression here. So I like that the game kind of built this research tree in a way that there are multiple ways to progress. It's a lot of fun. So the statistics add damage per coin column to the statistics. I don't exactly remember what this means. So let's see, extended statistics. Per coin column in the statistics page. This is inventory. So this right now, we do have enough to get this. I think there's only one level. I'm going to go ahead and get it and see what it does. Adds damage per coin. It lets us reset it if we want. So we're just going to keep there. We're pretty much done with it. There's no other need to keep increasing it. So I think it's okay to get it for now. I don't know what the statistics page, I think it's over here. Oh, I think it's talking maybe about achievements. There's all these levels of stuff. We haven't looked at the statistics page yet. So if we go look at the statistics page, it's just going to tell us about all these different things we've done, damage by tower, all this stuff. You can check by game, your max per games. It keeps logs of all this stuff, earnings, and then this achievement. So this is something I forgot about to kind of show at this point. Can be unlocked only on normal difficulty. So you cannot advance this when you're on easy mode. So complete 4 tutorials. So maybe I got to go back and do one more tutorial to get this one done. Because there's only 3 tutorials. Let's go back. Oh no, we got another one. Okay, that's what it is. So yeah, so as we're progressing through the game, new tutorials come up to show us what to do. This tutorial shows us about the mining. So we'll do that in the next video. And I hope everybody enjoyed this one. I know I rambled a little bit here at the end and probably a little bit too much at the beginning. But I like to explain things again in case someone's picking us up at this point in the video. If you ever want, just skip through, parts that you've already heard if you want. And I'll try and keep it shorter as we move along. So take care, everybody. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I hope you're having a good day. Take care.